Kylian Mbappe's story isn't just about speed or goals. It's about pressure, promise, expectation, and a kid who carried all of it long before the world even knew his name. This is how Kylian Mbappé became modern football's new king, destiny in the suburbs. Mbappé wasn't born into fame, but he was born into football. Raised in Bondy, a tough Paris suburb, he grew up where kids learn to run fast, think fast, and fight for every inch. He didn't have luxury training camps. He had street courts, broken pitches, and hunger. But even there, everyone saw it. This kid moved differently, not just fast, but intelligently fast. His father coached him. His mother, a former handball player, taught him discipline, and together they created a child who treated football like a destiny, not a dream. At age 11, European scouts were already flying in to see him. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Bayern, Liverpool. He wasn't even a teenager, but the football world was already circling. The Madrid moment. When Mbappé was 14, Real Madrid invited him for a trial. He walked into Valdebebas, saw Cristiano Ronaldo, and stood in awe. But here's the twist. He didn't freeze, he studied him. Cristiano became his blueprint for work ethic, professionalism, body transformation. Not a hero, a model. But Mbappé didn't sign for Madrid. His family wanted development, not fame. They sent him home, back to Bondy, back to the grind. He didn't know it then, but that decision would shape the rest of his life. The Monaco explosion. AS Monaco took the risk. At 16, Mbappé debuted. At 18, he was unstoppable. In the Champions League, he didn't just show up, he took over. Dortmund scored. Manchester City scored. Juventus scored. Big defenders burned. Big moments owned. Monaco won the league over PSG, a miracle season, and everyone knew football had a new generation. Mbappé wasn't just talented, he was inevitable. The World Cup superstar. 2018. Most players need years to find themselves. Mbappé needed 4 games. Against Argentina, he put the world on notice. The speed, the control, the confidence. He dismantled a team built around Messi and announced himself as the next global superstar. Then came the World Cup final. Mbappé became only the second teenager since Pelé to score in a final. He was 19. France lifted the trophy, and Mbappé lifted his status into the stratosphere. This wasn't a prospect anymore. This was a king in the making. The PSG era, pressure like no other. When PSG signed him permanently, the expectations were brutal. Every match, score. Every season, win the Champions League. Every failure, critics louder than ever. But Mbappé didn't run from pressure, he embraced it. He carried PSG in Europe. He scored in Champions League knockout games for fun. He broke records before turning 23. But the weight grew heavier. Teammates came and went. Managers changed. The club lacked stability. Still, Mbappé delivered moment after moment. Goals, assists, hat tricks, magic. He wasn't just PSG's star. He was their heartbeat. The World Cup final that shook the earth. 2022. The biggest stage in football. France versus Argentina, and Mbappé wrote one of the most insane performances the sport has ever seen. He didn't just score, he didn't just show up, he carried an entire nation on his back. A hat-trick in a World Cup final, a moment reserved for legends. Even in defeat, he was the story. Even in heartbreak, he was the future. That night, the world didn't see a star. It saw a king. The transfer saga that changed football. Clubs fought for him. PSG offered him the biggest contract in football history. Real Madrid waited, fans begged, media exploded. Mbappé became bigger than rumors. He became the main character of world football. Every decision he made shifted headlines, shook fan bases, and changed club strategies. Because when you're the next great one, your choices move the sport. The new era of football. Cristiano and Messi defined the past 15 years, but every era ends, and when the torch needed to be passed, mentality, leadership, big game DNA. Kylian Mbappé isn't waiting to be the future. He already is, because what we're watching is the rise of modern football's new king. If you love stories told like this, you're already in the right place. This is Sports Wolf.